Okay, so happy Friday the 13th. I love Friday the 13th. I don't know about anybody else, but I love them. I always have pretty good luck on those days. I didn't do much today, but yeah. So yesterday I had a migraine and I was not feeling great, so I did nothing. But today I woke up and I knew I have limited days before I leave for my grandma's house, so I knew I had to get up and film. So I spent all day filming like 4 videos. So if you see me and this look and this outfit, yeah, that's why. It's because I was pre-filming and I didn't bother to like change my look. I was a mess in all of those videos, all of them. I'm a mess. I can't even hide it anymore. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's this is how my week's been going so far. Week 2's been pretty slow, but I made pretty good progress despite that. So because I started off last week, because I ended last week waffling about a character and a scene, and I started off this week waffling about some characters and some scenes. So that's kind of what I did, and a lot of what I was doing was working on my outline and going over it and trying to see if there were any fixes for it, and we'll see if what I came up with worked. I'll show you my planner. Why is that word so hard for me to remember? I have like 5 planners and I can't remember the word planner. This is why I'm a mess. It's possible because I had a migraine yesterday that I'm just this is the way I am today. I don't know. Maybe I should not have been filming those videos today. Maybe I should have waited until I was not like this, but I don't know. So anyway. Okay, I just wanted to show you what my Camp Nano looks like so far. I like the bars. They're actually working for me this time. If anyone was following me in April, you would know that none of this was working for me. I don't know why. It just wasn't. But this time it's tracking normally, and I don't even have a cabin to like share it with, so I'm sharing it with you guys. So yes, I am at 11,200 words, and it's kind of funny because I kind of just go up like once in a week, and I'm pretty steady during the week, and then I'll go up a little bit more. So that's kind of about how I write, I would say. So we left off on the 8th, and I gave myself some hearts for the 9th because I spent the day working on some outline fixes for 3 storylines. One involving the one from last week that I was talking about, that was like, okay, this character is just doing what he wants, saying this is what needs to happen, and I'm letting it happen. So I took a look at the outline and kind of came up with a fix, and I was actually able to bring in another storyline that lent itself to the end. Like, it's a good setup, and I knew I needed to set up the end part anyway, so it was a good place to fold it in, I guess. And then, lo and behold, one of the characters that I was thinking about possibly trying to move his whole storyline to book 2, the character just walked in and was like, you thought. He's like, no, I'm gonna show up in the scene. And I was like, oh, okay, like that's even earlier in my original outline than I thought. But just, it is what it is. Again, I'm letting my characters do what they want because that's how I roll, I guess. So yes, I came up with 3 fixes in one potential scene, so I gave myself 3 hearts for that, alright? I was proud of myself. It's rare when that happens. So, Tuesday. I started working on that scene that would start on that stuff. And I wrote, this is for the psychic whip, by the way. So I wrote 1,040 words, and that brought my camp total to 9,203 words total. And then moving over to Wednesday, I wrote 1,997 words, so just about 2,000, so I gave myself 2 hearts. So that brought my camp total to 11,200 words, which that's where I'm at right now. And migraine, yes, that was fun. And today, Friday the 13th, because I spent all day today filming videos, I pretty much worked on character, storyline stuff, and a new character that I'm bringing into the scenes that I'm working on here. So that's fun stuff. New character, yeah. I am at 11,200 words and I'm almost to the halfway point. So that's doing pretty good. I have a few more days this week when I should be able to get some writing done while like packing and getting ready. So I should be able to reach the halfway mark, and that would be very, very, very good for me. I think I'm still going to keep working on the psychic whip, because this week, since I finished that scene that I was working on, that kind of filled in that gap that I wanted. It was a pretty long scene, longer than I expected. I didn't know if I was going to have to split it up or what. Like, it took me two days to write, and it ended up being not even on the right week. It ended up being like 3,000 words just for a scene. And like in my novella, like I have a single chapter being that long, and so that's pretty long for just a single point of view section. So I don't know. And I want to write the next section and get the ball rolling on that one, and then the next one, I don't know. This is why I run into problems, but I'm at least at the area where I want to keep writing. As much as I love my novella and like I love those characters, I do really still love my main whip, okay? Like, those are the characters I've been working on for a really long time, and I do still love them. And even now when new characters are walking onto the scene and I'm just like, okay, join the party, whatever, it's fine, it's fine. This one character that I had planned, like I was trying to see if I could put him in book 2, because he's really important in book 2, but I really liked the idea of setting him up in book 1. The scene I originally had him in, though, I knew was a major structural edit for me. Like, I was having to combine 2 scenes, and I was removing another character that it didn't make sense for them to be there for their storyline, so I was taking them out. And I was still gonna have him there, but that character just decided that he was gonna walk on to this scene. Since this scene was gonna be a fix-it for like a whole bunch of stuff, he was like, I'm just gonna show up here and now on page 400. I was like, by the way, I'm on page 400 of my psychic whip now. Yes, and I'm back up to 187,000 words. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have like 130 pages, and I think there's a certain point where I need to just like end the book. Like, it has an end, but somewhere with like the outline and all the structural edits I need to do, there's a lot of there. Like, there's still a lot of bulk of material there. I'm like, do I need to like stop some of these storylines and put them in book 2? Because this is so long right now as it is, and I still have 100 pages to go through, and I feel like a lot of those 100 pages need to be reworked. Like, they need to be enfolded into what I'm already doing, So I don't know. This is why this one is taking me a long time, but I feel like it's worth it because I'm making it better. I just have to keep telling myself that I am making it better. Because the rough draft was real rough. And my ideas and my concepts are more solidified now than they were when I wrote the rough draft. So a lot of stuff has changed as I'm trying to do these structural edits. So I'm making it better. Even though I'm like slogging through these structural edits and I need a second brain to help me process this stuff. It's slow going, but like this is why sometimes I work on another project, because in that little bit of time that I took a break, even though I was in the middle of a scene, I took a break and I worked on the Soul Mark novella. And when I came back to the Psychic's Whip, I was able to finish up that scene. And I kind of had an idea of where it needed to go, and the characters were already just doing whatever they wanted to do, right? And then I kind of look at my outline and go, you know, I needed to set up some of these concepts, so why not now? Why not set up 3 of these concepts in one go, right? I was only going to set up 2, but that other character was just said, why not me too? So 3 in one go it was. And then another new character just decided he was gonna come on board too, and I was like, you know, the more the merrier. It's fine, it's fine. I have no control over anything that happens in the story, but it's getting better. It's getting better. The story is getting so much better. But this is why if I ever find myself getting stuck about where it's going or how to fix that like structural edit, how to tie it in with what's already happening or what I want to happen, I go work on something else. And then when I come back for it, chances are my brain's already like figured out something somewhere. Yeah, so my plan for at least the next couple days is to write at least hopefully one more scene for the Psychic's Whip and see if I can, what else I can get done for week 2 and see how that goes. And then I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can at least get one more update for you guys before I leave to my grandma's house. So it'll probably be week 2 and then a couple days into week 3. So we'll see how that goes, okay? All right, let me know how you guys are doing these last few days, week 2, because you know week 2 sometimes is where it starts to get real. The struggle gets real. Some people either start to slow down or some people amp it up. You never know. So let me know how you guys are doing with your camp, and just let me know what you guys' plans are. If you're like me, if your plans kind of change as you go throughout camp, like if your plans are going to change with week 3, let me know, okay? So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.